Games, Brains A Head-Banging Life, Phil. Welcome to 10 Things we love about Medieval. That is the PlayStation 1 game Medieval, the original, and still, in my opinion, the best. And I've played the sequel and I've played the PSP remake. I've not played the latest version out that's on PS4, but I have very, very fond memories of this game.
Yeah, definitely.
We have 10 things we love, 10 things from me, 10 things from you, and of course, as always, we will have a 10 things we hate, because nothing is flawless. Now, I imagine we're going to have a lot of doubling up here. A lot, because it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I'll get us started. The visuals. The Gothic-y, Tim Burton-esque visuals are amazing. And there's some fantastic level designs. Yeah.
Yep, that.
Of course. When I think of Medieval, I end up picturing level designs from the Sleeping Village to the pirate ship.
Yep.
To even the graveyard levels. It's got some wonderful, wonderful designs.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, whoever designed that is genius.
Really did a really great job. Yeah. Right, so we doubled up. I'm going to continue. Sir Daniel Fortescue's story, mainly him specifically, and how it drives you to make him the hero that he's held up to be. So if you don't know, the story basically is he is a false hero, held up in the world as someone who fought and defeated Zarok, but actually he fell at the very first charge with an arrow to the eye, which is why he's not in the Hall of Heroes. And when you're in the Hall of Heroes, his statue is like faded out because he's a fake hero. Being reanimated by Zarok by accident when the Zarok returns is a chance for Daniel Fortescue to become the hero he's said to be.
Yep.
Which is great. I think that's a great story.
Okay, again, I don't want to.
Of course. Okay, doubling up then. Continue. I will continue.
Yep.
And talking of which, tying into that, the satisfaction of seeing his statue turn solid when you've achieved the goal of collecting enough chalices. You do not need to get every chalice to get this, but you need to get most of them. And there is a sense of satisfaction on one of those last visits to the Hall of Heroes, and you kind of see the statue solid, and you think, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah. Now, there's an argument that the chalices shouldn't matter. Defeating Zarok is what should matter. And perhaps it should have been revealed in an ending rather than part of the chalices, because they're not actually necessary to complete the game.
No, but then you get better weapons, don't you?
You can get a lot of them, but you may not get all of them.
Yeah, but if you're a collector.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's not the plot. The plot is to defeat Zarok.
Yeah.
So that's what it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you have that one?
Yeah.
Jesus. Talking of which, we're going to have this one as well. Collecting chalices. While not necessarily to complete the game, a different ending and the bonuses of the different weapons and items made it more than worthwhile. Yeah, collecting chalices, man. What I love doing it in Medieval. It's the right way to do things, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. Yep.
Did you?
Yep.
Yeah. We do these separately, but when you got a game like this, there's inevitably got to be a shitload of doubling up.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Okay. Oh, he's going to have this one too. The music.
Yep.
An amazing soundtrack that fitted the game perfectly.
Yeah, definitely.
The Graveyard, The Sleeping Village, The Enchanted Earth are just three of my favourite. Do you have some favourites then? That's got to be different.
Favourites?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, The Sleeping Town.
Sleeping Village.
I absolutely love that. I mean, that's probably my favourite level. The music in there, it's, I don't know, it's quite eerie too.
It's gothic-y. Yeah, it's eerie.
I mean, running around and you've got a town where you can't kill the people because if you do it affects the chalice.
Yeah, because they've been possessed.
They're possessed, yeah, and it's just, I don't know, it's overall the level is really cool, you know. I mean, like going through the church, burning the statue to make a cross.
Yeah, let's actually tie that into my next one then, because that ties in. I put some great levels. My next one, the Sleeping Village, as it forced you to play the game differently. The Asylum Maze and Pools of the Dead. So let's break some of these down. Sleeping Village, you've already just summed up quite nicely. But yeah, one of the things that Sleeping Village I always loved is it's very puzzle orientated, very small level, and you've got to kind of do separate things in different rooms to unlock different things. And some of it's quite complex. Melting down a goblet to create a gold cross, which then is put in a church and so on. Very, very complex stuff. Plus the difference in the fact that you can't attack. You cannot attack what's called the villagers because you will not get 100% chalice then. Unfortunately, you've got to wait till the enemies pop up near the end of that level. But the villagers are attacking you because they're possessed. You know, I always hear a woman la 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 in my head.
Like I said, it's a very small level, but literally, I think it's like 4 houses and it's like two little areas. But there's so much to do in that level.
Well, houses you can go into. Yeah. Some of the other levels I had, then I will touch upon the Asylum Maze. This is arguably my second favourite level. Sleeping Village is not my favourite, by the way. Not my favourite at all. The Asylum Maze, because it also changed gameplay up. Riddles. Not particularly difficult, but they're cool as fuck, man. Yeah. Cool as fuck. And then you had to kind of work out how to complete the riddle.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And Pools of the Dead. This one is my favourite level. What a wicked design. Yeah. A nightmare to navigate, tough as hell, and got harder as you went on as bridges would disappear. But the enemies, the fat guys, you had to knock into the water to kill them.
They do the big hammer to knock them in,
Really, really inventive stuff. They're the levels. Did you have levels?
I had levels. I had riddles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so literally...
I've covered loads.
Only 2 which you haven't covered yet.
Right. I've got 4 more. So let me see if any of these pop up.
Yep.
The overworld map. I love it. Looks awesome. It's exciting to see what comes next as the darkness shrouding it disappears. I think it's a great way to do an overworld map. Tell me you didn't have it.
No, another one.
Woo! Okay, and one more. Good voice acting. It's done very tongue-in-cheek and silly, but it fits the cartoony nature of the game. Yeah. Did you have that?
Nope.
Finally, you can do one. Go.
Right, I've got the end boss.
Okay.
I've like the factor where you can you got to heal your skeletons to kill Zarog's men.
Okay.
And it's different from the end boss. I mean, obviously fighting Zarog at the end was not really good, but obviously just the fact of I like war games and the fact that you're healing your men to fight the men. I think
it's very you, yeah. I don't have this, but it is on another list.
Ooh.
Yeah. A wicked remake on the PS Vita called Medieval Resurrection. It's a really, really good remake. Really good remake on the PS Vita. Definitely, really good. Yeah. And your last one?
Last one was the special moves, like those you got dash.
Okay.
So
That you kind of earn throughout the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you got dash, and then you got the one where you can turn into like a dragon and breathe fire.
Oh yeah,
So it's different, isn't it? So.
Yeah, my last one is the game gave plenty. There were loads of levels. It's a big, decent list, and it has some replay value to get all the chalices.
Yeah,
that's kind of. I mean, if you're not collecting them as you go through, there's some reason to go back to levels to get the other ending and stuff like that. But ultimately, I don't think it's actually that necessary to have a huge amount of replay value in Medieval because there's easily 15 plus levels. I can't remember how many, but there are quite a few. There are quite a few. Yeah. There you go. 10 things, 10 doubling up things we love about Medieval. Make sure you check back for 10 things we hate. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl as well as Big Cartel where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal, what else is life for?